UC San Diego researchers warning of what they are calling an imminent surge in COVID-19 cases. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Steve Price. Kirsten has the night off. Scientists say overnight they found the highest level of Delta and Omicron cases that they have ever seen here in San Diego County. This spike is coming just a week before Christmas. News 8's Heather Hope spoke to the top researcher of that UCSD team and has his warning.
Yes, Steve, this is certainly not the news that anyone wants to hear this close to Christmas. UCSD scientists have been studying wastewater samples since the beginning of the pandemic. And even with Delta variant cases really high last summer, they say the Omicron cases they just detected overnight are of serious concern, and scientists are sounding the alarm.
We were shocked by how rapidly the viral RNA was increasing in the wastewater.
Seeing an unprecedented COVID spike in San Diego wastewater, UCSD scientists predict high cases of the two major variants in our community.
We can tell that there is both Delta and Omicron in the wastewater right now, and that both of those are increasing rapidly.
Dr. Rob Knight from New Zealand heads the wastewater program at UC San Diego. The facility in Point Loma takes in waste from 2.3 million people in San Diego County and serves as a key indicator for COVID cases.
If you're infected with COVID, you poop out the virus before you start sneezing it out or coughing it out. So it's an indicator that we see before we see clinical cases.
The team of scientists tests daily samples and says just overnight from Friday, it found in San Diego's wastewater screening results 3 million copies per liter, a major spike considering the Delta variant's peak in the county in August 2020 was just at 1 million copies per liter.
Unlike Delta, which was leveling off when it got to this level, this curve is still going straight up.
Dr. Knight says with Omicron cases impacting more younger people and spreading at an alarming rate, San Diegans should be concerned, even if Omicron cases have not been as deadly.
People should be very worried about Omicron. The first question is, why do we care about this when people aren't dying? And the key is that they're not dying yet, but they will. So it's really important to keep yourself safe, especially at this critical moment.
Dr. Knight says wearing a mask indoors and getting vaccinated and booster shots should be a top priority more now than before.
Almost everyone who was boosted was protected. There's just a few of these.
With many people planning to gather indoors without masks for the holidays, Dr. Knight warns to strongly reconsider.
We're really concerned about this latest surge, and we hope we can contain it while it's in the wastewater rather than letting it show up in our hospitals.
Heather Hope, News 8.